Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Clutch with Makoy Dobbs. A few months ago, Hyundai Motor Philippines celebrated their anniversary here in the Philippines, and they keep on surprising us with the launch of all-new models such as the Elantra, the all-new Palisade, the new Ioniq 5, and even the launch of the new Ioniq 9, which is the full-size SUV and EV. But of course, let's not forget the Tucson because the Tucson is one of the best sellers of Hyundai, not just here in the Philippines, but also worldwide. And it's got a facelift, and it's got beefier when it comes to powertrain and also with features. Let's review this car. As you can see, the parametric jewel design of the refreshed Hyundai Tucson is very prominent in this generation. Of course, for me in the segment and when it comes to the mainstream brands, I think the Hyundai Tucson Hybrid is the edgy looking one. Which is a good way din naman, diba? Of course, dito sa harap, we have lots of lights and these are your daytime running lights. This becomes your LED turn signals when you use them. And your LED headlights are integrated dito sa may banda sa bumper. I guess one of the things lang that you have to be cautious with when you're going to own this car is you have to be very careful when it comes to driving because pagka nakabangga ka or pag ikaw naman yung natamaan, this is prone to breakage. So be very careful on that. That is why there are lots of sensors also that you can see, and you have an integrated camera here and sensors dito para rin syempre maprotektahan yung bumper, no? But at the same time, this is integrated when it comes to the Hyundai Smart Sense. Syempre, this is a full hybrid electric vehicle, so you got the green plates from LTO dito sa mags. This is wrapped in Nexen tires. And you've got 19-inch diamond cut alloy wheels. This is good looking, no? But of course, since you have the parametric jewel design in the front, the lines are also very prominent here dito sa kanyang side. Lots of character lines. Actually, pagka medyo meticuloso ka sa detalye, makikita mo talaga eh. Diba? May lines ka dito, have the lines here, tapos meron ka ring another line here. So, lots of character lines. Of course, since this is a compact SUV, the ground clearance is also impressive. Especially right now, it's raining and hindi nga kami makapag-shoot sa may rooftop dahil ang lakas ng ulan kanina. So we decided na dito na lang mag-shoot. Of course, when you use or drive a compact SUV, you have that kind of peace of mind, diba? Na kaya mong dumaan sa mga medyo dito yung baha, diba? Hindi ka mag-aalala. So it's got good ground clearance. Of course, as part of the Hyundai Smart Sense, meron kang blind spot monitoring system dito, which is very helpful, lalo na kapag liliko ka sa kanan at sa kaliwa. Here at the rear, you've got LED rear combination lamps. So all the way yan dito, para siyang clonon, nakaganon. Ganda niya tignan, especially pag sa gabi. And lalo na pag nakita mo yung detalye dito sa may harapan, di ba, the parametric jewel design, dito rin sa may likod, may mga ganun din siyang design dito, if you would look closely. Your rear wipers are not situated here because nandito na yung ating Hyundai logo. So it's placed, nakatago siya dito sa may high tail lamp. But if you want to access your trunk, just press of a button, it goes up, it's all electric, it's all powered, and you have lots of space. You've got spare tire here, and also your seats sa likod, 60-40 split configuration, at pwede mo rin yan ibaba using this. Alright, so it's also got a panoramic black roof here, which is also a panoramic moon roof. So ang ganda nito kapag gabi, if you want to glance and O basta yun, di ba? Ang ganda. Oo, pwede yun. Alright, so we are inside the Hyundai Tucson Hybrid and all I can say, it feels premium and it looks premium. So we are welcomed by a 12.3-inch infotainment screen which is capable of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and take note, wireless yan parehas. I also like that there is a presence of buttons, especially for the media, right? Kunwari, you want to listen to a music, skip on a track, pwede mo yan gamitin dito. Though the aircon controls, the AC controls, you still have the rotary knobs dito. But when it comes to controlling the AC function, touch screen na siya. So yun lang, minsan nakakapanibago, no? Kasi minsan hinahanap mo pa rin yung haptic feedback or yung touch feedback, but that's not a problem at all. Now for the steering wheel, it's so nice to touch. I think yung size ng steering wheel niya for what it is, it's just right. You've got lots of buttons here para sa Hyundai Smart Sense, and meron ka ring volume knob dito para sa radio mo or music. Also, your shift lever is not situated here in the middle anymore. This is situated here at the steering column. So, parehas din yan sa Hyundai Santa Fe, 'di ba? And sa totoo lang, yung floating console, it's also nice, 'di ba? It's placed just right and hindi naman nakaka-distract. You've got space here, kung ano mga stuff ang gusto mong ilagay dyan. You've got also wireless charging and 2 cup holders here. But all I can say is, marami kang pwedeng paglagyan dito dahil nga wala ka ng steering, kumbaga wala ka ng shift lever dito sa gitna. So, na-utilize talaga ng Hyundai yung space dito sa gitna. Like for example, you will appreciate also the presence of 2 USB-C ports here and also your 12-volt socket that is capable of handling 180 watts. And you have 3 drive modes, which is Eco, My Drive, and Sport. You've got hill descent control, you've got 360-degree camera, and also your parking assist and your auto brake hold. And what you're going to love also, lalo na kung mahilig ka sa mga aesthetic na bagay, meron kang panoramic moonroof, di ba? And kita nyo naman kanina, kasyang-kasya yung ulo ko. Alright, so dito naman tayo sa may likuran. Because syempre, pag meron kang compact SUV, you will appreciate the space sa likuran. Or one of the places sa kotse na gusto mo talagang ma-feel, yung likuran, no? Lalong-lalo na kung meron kayong driver. Alright, so for me, the space here sa likuran, it's nice, it's comfortable, and I like the furniture-like feel, and my legroom is nice. Marami pa akong espasyo. Now, for the amenities dito sa may likuran, you've got rear air vents, 2 USB-C ports, but of course, hindi mawawala, at very important ito, cup holders. Okay, lalo na pagka mga drive-thru, importante yan. As you've seen earlier, maganda rin yung space natin sa may trunk, and it's 60-40 split configuration, at pwede yan mababa by using the lever. Pero overall, it doesn't feel claustrophobic at all. Hindi naman, kasi ang ganda rin ng ng headroom ko dito. Also, you can push the lights dito sa may likod. Not bad at all. It's comfortable. And aside from that, just the seat belt, 'di ba? Meron niyang insert here para hindi ka na maingay-ingay, 'di ba? Yung mga kumakalansing. Pasok mo lang yan dito. Very functional, very well thought of. Good job, Koreans. So this is powered by a 1.6-liter turbocharged engine paired with an electric motor that produces about 231 horses, 350 Newton meters of torque. Alright, so we are behind the wheel of the 2025 Hyundai Tucson Hybrid. So this is the 4th generation Hyundai Tucson, and My initial impressions when it comes to driving, it feels refined, but also the interior, it feels premium. Now, the torque is high because of electrification, because of the hybrid powertrain. And I must say, now driving this for over a week, the Tucson Hybrid is really good when it comes to speed. Like for example, kung gusto mong mag-overtake ng mabilis, ibibigay talaga niya sa'yo, no? And hindi ka niya ibibitin. Another stellar performance that I would like to add is that the Hyundai hybrid powertrain implementation is seamless. It's refined, but also it is very engaging. Very different also from the ones you see sa Toyota and Honda hybrid systems. This runs on a parallel system. Of course, for that engagement, this is paired with a 6-speed automatic. That is why kapag ka dinidiinan mo yung gas pedal, you will hear gear changes because there is an actual transmission that's connected to the wheels. Hindi siya katulad ng Honda na single ratio lang, or even with Toyota na generator yung kanyang implementation, no? It's very technical to explain, but of course, for a soon-to-be buyer like you na nanonood ngayon, siguro I am coming from the comparison lang sa tatlong brands na na-drive ko in terms of hybrid implementation. The Hyundai one is the traditional one because it's connected to a 6-speed automatic. Also, the engagement and the fun is there. But if we are talking about fun and performance rolled into one, of course, that will be given to the Ioniq 5N. But of course, it's a different market because that is a battery electric vehicle. This is a hybrid electric vehicle. So definitely you are enjoying both worlds of fuel efficiency but also performance. Another part that I would like to highlight is the fuel economy. So right now, we are here in Calax, going back to Alabang. We are about 19.6 kilometers per liter. And take note, ano pa ako niyan medyo hataw pa ako niyan magmaneho. On a light foot, I am getting around 22 kilometers per liter on the highway and about 16 to 17 kilometers combined. So if you are going to ask me, one full tank is about 700 to 750 kilometers of range. And if this is gonna be your daily driver, let us say nakatira ka sa NCR and you are commuting to work, siguro let's say 15 kilometers balikan, so 30 kilometers ka per day. Sabihin na natin 2 to 3 weeks kaya ang full tank. Not bad at all. Comfort-wise, it's good. It's really good. Halos wala akong masabing hindi maganda about the Hyundai Tucson Hybrid kasi sa segment nga na compact SUV, especially if we are going to talk about mainstream brands, Japanese ones and the Korean ones, the value for money is there. Like for example, some compact SUVs might be priced at around 2.6 million. Pero for what it is, you get lots of gizmos, right? You have the 12.3-inch infotainment system, panoramic curved display, but also lots of spaces. I like the feel actually of the floating area. Pero ang ibig ko lang sabihin, maganda yung interior, but also comfort. It's really nice. Sabi ko nga sa sa videographer natin, sabi ko, ito yung kotse na pang tito, pang tita. 'Di ba? Pag gusto mo na ng chill, tapos komportable na SUV or compact SUV, this is the way to go. This is one of your options. Of course, with the panoramic moonroof, isa yan sa mga selling point kapag bibili ka ng compact SUV. Another thing that I would like to highlight is the regenerative braking, which is impressive because you really get that bite of regenerative braking when you choose level 3. Because there are 3 levels of regenerative braking. Of course, level 1, level 2, and level 3. Yung pag-charge sa battery, it's also mabilis. Of course, hindi naman ito plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, but the way it charges is because of the coasting or regenerative braking. Malakas ang preno niya ha, in all fairness. It runs on EV all the time because the electric motors are also propelling the wheels. So this is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Kinda sad na hindi sa atin napunta yung all-wheel drive option because in North American market, meron silang all-wheel drive. Pero syempre, kailangan naman talaga nila yun doon dahil nga meron silang snow. Hindi naman nasa-snow sa Pilipinas. Ang marami sa atin putek at alikabok. Pero for daily driving, this is very sufficient, and for its price point, I must say this is a well-equipped vehicle. Let's say meron kang over 2 million peso in the bank, and you have lots of options. You have the RAV4 Hybrid, the CRV, the Sorento, which is the cousin of the Tucson Hybrid. Again, we are talking about value for money and also the ease of ownership, because the Hyundai Tucson is one of the sensible choices when it comes to buying a compact SUV. And if you want to stand out, of course, on the crowd, di ba? Gusto mo naman maiba at syempre gusto mong mapansin, this is a nice choice because this is such a good-looking compact SUV. I mean, it's not the typical design that you would see on the road. Para bang pagka nakita mo to sa kalsada, masasabi mo, Hyundai ito. Kasi ganito nga naman yung design language nila ngayon. I guess the decision is yours, but what I am telling you is, you have 3 options sa iyong listahan. Consider this because it gets the job very well.